All right, here we are at the Johnson County Farm Bureau for the Candidate Forum. This will be the last opportunity for those seeking to be county attorney or county supervisor to talk to the voters about the issues that they find important. So let's go see and check out what the voters have to say about the issues that are important to them. Which topics or issues are important for you or you'd like to hear them talk about tonight?
Well, naturally, I'm interested in all the farm-related topics, the rural county kind of topics, local control. How most important to me are how are the decision-making process in Johnson County is going to affect us farmers.
So you think this forum will influence who you decide to vote for?
Well, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it'll influence who to vote for, maybe give you a little more education about the candidates and maybe get some groundwork started for a relationship with the candidates when they do become elected.
So what made you decide to come out here and listen to the candidates today?
Well, I've been following the candidates for probably 4 or 5 years, and a couple of the candidates here are we're debating rural issues, especially land use and land use planning. And a couple of the candidates have said a lot of things in the past and they never seem to follow up. And what I want to kind of pin them down, especially on rural land use. People have to realize that what the supervisors do in Johnson County affects them all the way. We're trying to preserve some of the rural areas in Johnson County, and these people right here are the ones that vote on those issues. So you really need to follow them and kind of see what they're going to do.
We need land to farm if we want to raise food, and so urban sprawl really gets my goat. You have to keep track of these guys because they're the ones you put them in there, and they make a lot of decisions, and so we're responsible for that, actually. So, if we don't like something going on, we need to either change it or, it's our fault that it got that way. So, it seems like more and more people all the time, so the farmers have to do a better job. And, we're trying to do better in conservation and try to explain to people what we do. A lot of people don't even know what goes on anymore out to the farm. And so I think it's important for them to know what we do, and so I guess it's important for us to sort of show them what we do and tell them what we do. So,
what would you say to maybe encourage people to get out there and get informed about their local officials?
Well, these races are more important than you think, and there's a lot of decision making being done, and especially in Johnson County, it's a rapidly moving place, and so I encourage everybody to come out and vote. But before you vote, get informed on the candidates, and it's really hard to make a good decision if you don't have the information.
Do you think this will affect how you end up voting for the primary?
Well, hopefully people will view this and take what these people say with a grain of salt and actually pay attention to how they actually act, not just what they say.
These things need to be sorted out ahead of time, and these people need to be informed what they're getting into. It's like I don't go in town and expect everybody to move out of the way, and I want to plow up their yards. And so, they come out there. Why, there's farms out there, been there for a long time. And the idea of stuffing a lot of people in a small area, what are you going to do with all the sewage? Water's a big problem. And, you get too far out, there's no infrastructure. And, and that when these people move in there, all at once they want all these things, just like they had, in town. And so, who's going to pay for all that,
Sounds like a lot of important issues are being talked about tonight. Election day for the primaries is June 3rd. Polls open at 7 a.m. and close at 9 p.m. Be sure to check out the Johnson County's website for more information and check out a local polling place near you. Thank you for watching. I'm Callie Bretthauer in your neighborhood on your neighborhood network, PATV Channel 18.